Can we just go to the main man himself? Mr. T, this side. How are you?
I'm alright, and you?
Would you mind taking down your mic? Ah, wonderful. Everybody, this is the man. I don't know if you remember, but when he was, I can't remember how many years ago, you told me about something like this, that one day you would like to achieve something like this.
Did I?
Right? A workshop of some sort where you have everybody, you know, that you have known, that you came about, you know, to sing with, except you're not featuring me tonight. I wonder why.
I need to
but so what can you tell us about Worship Kraal?
So basically Worship Kraal is what is typically known as Worship Night Outdoor. Okay. So what we're going to be having, as you can see, it's a circular shape of this place, which symbolizes a kraal, Isbaya, Leshaka, Kasut. So it's basically us gathering in what is typically a kraal-shaped thing to come and worship and pray together. And the principles behind that are the ones that you find in a kraal. For instance, in a kraal, that's where the sheep are protected. So the thief cannot come in and the sheep cannot also wander around outside. So when we are in a kraal like this, we are saying we are back to his protection, we are back under him. And what I typically say about this type of thing being the kraal is that mating and reproduction only happens inside the kraal.
Okay.
So the sheep, they don't go on giving birth outside or whatever. No.
Exactly.
It's only when they are inside the kraal that they multiply. So again, we are saying, because we are back to you, God, in this kraal, we are saying it's only in you that we can grow, it's only in you that we can multiply. If it's our dreams that we're hoping for, it's coming back to praise you, to worship, that we think we can expand from the inside to the outside.
Exactly.
And another thing about the kraal is that you don't wander out. So there's no falling into the places that you're not supposed to fall into. So basically, in here we are in his comfort and protection.
In as far as I understand, you're saying there's a wealth in the kraal, right?
It's back to him. Yeah,
there's many livestock in the kraal. So Worship Kraal started in Cape Town. You're now in Devon. You're now in Soshanguve. So what does this moment mean to you?
So I've been away from Soshanguve I've been away as in living elsewhere for the last 11 years. And coincidentally, when I left this place, I had to terminate a music recording contract. So it's funny that 11 years later, I'm coming back to do this. Now we've got an album that is coming out, which was supposed to have been done 10 years ago. So I'm back here basically in a way to launch the album. So it's in a way a testimony to say, you know what, dreams do eventually come true.
They do indeed.
Even if it takes 11 years.
Yeah, indeed. And this is your home church. This is where you grew up.
So I learned to play instruments from here.
From this church?
From this
very same space we're in now?
This very church. I used to do sounds, I used to play drums. At some point I was the worship team music director. So everything I've learned, even this keyboard of mine, the one labeled Letaro here.
Yes.
When I bought it, I was playing here. The very first place for this keyboard to be played is right here.
It's right here.
It's kind of like a full circle for me.
Yeah, it's a full circle moment for you.
It is.
All right, so what should we expect? How many other artists are going to be featuring tonight?
So I've got about 6 other artists that are here to support me. About 3 of them are from KZN, 3 of them are locals. We are doing compositions, we are doing songs that you may be familiar with, but it's awesome music. But beyond the musical aspect of it being awesome, I think what I'm more excited about is the ministry part of it. I'm expectant of great things to happen. I'm expectant of great healing to take place in this place. So winning, you know, people back to Christ. That's what I'm expecting.
Exactly. Is there a particular theme for Worship Kraal tonight?
For tonight, it's Healing Kraal.
It's Healing Kraal. Hey. Oh, interesting.
It's interesting that when I started being prayerful about and pursuing this Healing Kraal thing, suddenly my voice, I'm sure you can hear my voice, just disappeared.
Just disappeared, yeah.
The minute I started telling people that this is about healing, my voice just vanished. I've never had this thing happen
before,
So I think it's been a war of some sort to get this thing done. But this morning when I went to some lady's house to pray with me, she immediately opened Joshua 1, I think around verse 9, where, you know, Joshua is the guy who took over from Moses.
Yes.
And then the word that she read in the morning without knowing that I'd come to her house was that, do not be afraid. Do this. God is with you.
Definitely.
So when I came in and told her what I'm about to do, I said to pray with me. And she was like, oh, so this word was for you. She was like, you know, go out there, be not fearful, because it is done in the spirit and it's going to be done in the physical.
Okay. I heard by the grapevine that someone is interested into theology. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, apparently I'm a theology student.
All right.
I tried to enroll last year, but then I had to drop out because I was too busy with the Worship Kraal album recording.
Yes.
So this year I went again. I'm registered with another institution in KZN.
Okay.
I'm supposed to be submitting my assignment. And here
You're here doing your thing.
doing my thing.
Yes.
So yeah, when I go back to KZN, it's back to reality. I have to push.
You have assignments to submit. Normal student.
You know.
Yeah.
So there's also that. I think it stems. Me doing theology stems from the next chapter of my life. I feel like I don't know what it is, how big it's gonna be, but I do know that it needs me to be ready to do what needs to be done.
Definitely.
Yeah, it needs me to be well grounded in the word.
Well grounded. I think, as I've heard, you now go by the name of Bishop, and I think one day you will be my bishop. That's what I think. Tell us more about, is your wife coming? Is she going to be singing as well?
My wife is one of the artists I'm featuring.
All right.
Yeah, she's doing a lot of work behind the scene, hence you don't see her here, but she's going to be doing 2 songs. I'm also excited about her. There's something else she's also going to be doing later this year.
Yes.
So yeah,
she's a fantastic vocalist. She's a fantastic vocalist.
An incredible minister. I can't wait for the world to hear her.
Definitely. We look forward to seeing her. All right, I'm just gonna go about now.
Have you spoken to these
everybody. I'm going to speak to these guys now.
Yeah.
They look very promising and professional.
Yeah.
I hope they welcome
They came with me from Devon, by the way.
They came with me from Devon. They're like brothers to you. Your brother is my brother, right? Okay, let's go. Guys.